Hello and welcome back to the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunities Office of Minority Economic Empowerment in the Illinois Small Business Development Center Network's Business Basics series. Just as a quick refresher, why Business Basics? What is the Business Basics series? This is a collaboration between the Illinois OMEE office and the Small Business Development Center Network. The intent is to cover some of the basic and foundational topics that entrepreneurs need in order to be successful. The beauty is they are short and sweet. You can rewatch these videos as often as you like. Use the slides to help advance your economic opportunities. And just a little bit of information on our office. We are committed to providing minorities, women, persons with disabilities, and veterans with the support they need, ensuring that all entrepreneurs across the state have equitable access to resources. It's important that we're here today with some powerful leaders from our business ecosystem. One of those being our dear sister, Nancy Maxwell from the Black Chamber of Commerce in Southern Illinois, and also Sister Yamisi Anderson, who is a business advisor with the Illinois Small Business Development Center at Carbondale, SIU Carbondale. And today we have the very important topic of leveraging social media to advance your business, social media marketing. We have two great presentations to share with you, again, short and sweet, helping you understand how to navigate these many platforms to advance your business. And I will start with our sister Nancy Maxwell we will start with Yamisi Anderson from the SBDC.
Thank you, Matthew. All right. Share the screen here. All right. So today we are talking about marketing with social media, strategies for growing your business online. My name is Yamisi Anderson. I am a small business advisor with the Illinois SBDC at SIUC. I'm also a small business owner and as I like to call myself, a momager because I manage my child's small business as well. And so everything that I teach and share with you is from the perspective of being a business owner. I'm in it, I'm doing it, but I'm also learning it the more that I work with clients. So all right, so just an overview of what I'm going to discuss today, just various platforms you can use and when to use them, ways to market using these platforms, and how to use live streams to market your business. Social media has become a part of our everyday lives. We can learn to use it so that it can benefit our businesses. So just some of the different platforms and some things that you can use them from. So of course, some of the most popular ones are Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is ideal for building a community, sharing updates about your business. It is important if you are using Facebook to market your business, to create an actual business page. A lot of businesses make the mistake of making a personal page. And so they're sending friend requests to people. Anytime you're setting up a business page, you shouldn't be sending friend requests and things like that. So make sure you're actually setting up a business page. And you can do that, of course, by once you set up a personal profile, you will create a page from there, and that's how you do that. But you want to make sure you're doing that. You want to make sure you're able to engage with people in a variety of ways. Instagram is great for storytelling and content. So a lot of times on Instagram, you're going to see a lot of pictures. Sometimes you'll see some videos. It's great for highlighting products. Of course, you're using hashtags, you're telling stories, and of course, reels are becoming more and more popular these days. And so these are two platforms, again, out of most of them, they've been around the longest. Most people trust them at this point. And so that's just two of them. You also have LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is more of a professional platform. It's really great for networking with people, business to business. So you can connect with your peers, connect with other people in your industry, maybe Find other people who are doing what you're doing. Maybe as your business starts to grow, you can connect with people who may be looking for jobs, things like that. So LinkedIn is really more so that professional platform for businesses. Then you have Pinterest and YouTube. So with Pinterest, it's useful for businesses who are creating products and services. So one of the things that I see very useful for businesses, maybe you're a food-based business and you're posting recipes, or maybe you have a recipe book. So Pinterest is good for that, posting recipes. Maybe you're a knitter, you crochet or something like that. People will use it to post their work, but it's also a way to engage people and get them to maybe purchase a pattern or something like that. And so Pinterest is a good place to post pictures, but then maybe you're transitioning them out to a website or something like that where they can gain more access to content, or they can gain customized content. YouTube is great for long form videos, so posting tutorials, posting vlogs, things like that. YouTube is great for sharing behind the scene videos. It's great for demonstrations, and again, it's great for just that long content videos. TikTok is becoming more popular. I am not a TikTok user because it's just a lot for me. I'm already managing a couple of platforms, so just one more thing. But if you are going to utilize TikTok, it is great for short, creative videos. It's good for you to showcase your brand, showcase who you are, and engage with your audience in trending ways. So it's great for connecting with customers. A lot of businesses are using it. They can do like TikTok. I don't know what the actual terms are for it, so forgive me for that. But they can purchase. They can do like live demonstrations, and people can be buying their products as they're creating them. And so that's one of the benefits of TikTok. You can also use Snapchat to share photos and things, promotions, sneak peeks, things for your business. One of the things that I kind of missed about Facebook when talking about just going live, and we'll discuss that a little bit later as well. But when you're going live, you can utilize that tool to be able to, again, sell your products online. You'll see that a lot with, I see people who sell jewelry. One of the resale shops here in town utilizes Facebook Live to just share the items that they have. They'll number those items, and then people can purchase them. They'll claim the number, they get invoiced. I see a lot of clothing businesses, things like that, where they'll do a live to sell the products that they have. So it's a way to reach new customers, especially if you don't have a storefront. So one of the things that I want you all to think about and remember, no matter what platform you use, be consistent in your posting. So social media can take a lot of your time. That is why some people will just hire somebody to manage their social media. But when you're starting out as a new business owner, sometimes you cannot afford somebody to manage your social media platform. So the key thing is to just be consistent in it. No matter what you're doing, make sure you're posting on a consistent basis. You don't have to necessarily be posting every day, although that's what people will tell you, as long as you're posting on a consistent basis. If you're posting every other day, if you're posting 3 times a week, whatever that is, make sure you stick to that. Make sure you're giving the information about your company. Make sure you're giving complete information. It is very frustrating for consumers when they come to your social media pages and they're looking for information about you. Because one of the things when you have a business, the first thing people are probably going to do is Google you. If I can't find you on Google, then I'm probably going to go to Facebook and search you. If I can't find you on Facebook, maybe I'll go search you on Instagram. So these are the ways that people are searching your business. Well, if you have incomplete information, that's not helpful for you. So making sure you fill out your company name, make sure you fill out your location, making sure you're putting your website on there, phone numbers, email address, ways to contact you. Make sure you're getting complete information. Again, when you're using social media, especially Facebook in particular, make sure you're creating a business profile, a business page. Now, granted, you may post about your business from your personal page, but it's just nice to have that separation between personal and business. So make sure you're creating those business Facebook pages. And then create some brand recognition. Whatever you're doing, make sure that you're using consistent colors. Maybe you're using consistent imagery. Maybe you're using consistent phrases, things like that. social media is a great way to be able to build a brand around your company. So utilize it for such. Know who your target market is. So a lot of times we go out and we start to market and we're just on social media and we're posting and we're trying to get likes and views and shares. Here's the thing. A lot of times those likes and views and shares don't necessarily translate into customers. They don't translate into somebody buying your product or your service. So don't be so focused on likes and shares. Make sure you're actually meeting your target market. So who are they? Who is your audience? Who are you trying to sell your product to? What age are they? What do they like? Okay, think about those things. And this is just in general marketing tips, but even when you're using social media, you have to think about who you're trying to reach. Where are they at? Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Are they on TikTok? Are they not on any of these platforms? Maybe your target market is some people who don't utilize social media. Maybe it's people who still read the newspaper. Maybe it's people who, they're reading bulletins at the post office. Where are your people engaging at? That's where you want to be. You don't want to be all over the place. You want to be where your target market is. Again, what social media platforms are they using and when are they using it? Are they mostly using it during the mornings? Are they using it more in the afternoons? Are they just using it on the weekends? How are they engaging with it? And what type of content is your target market engaging with? Do they prefer videos or photos? And you'll start to learn this as you go. Sometimes, again, we're trying to follow what the trends and what people are doing. Don't focus so much on those trends. Find what groove works for you. And so if you notice that the people that are liking your page, if they're engaging more with videos, then you probably should be posting more videos. If they're engaging more with photos, then you probably should be focusing on photos. You want to, again, meet them where they are and help get them to engage with your content. So just kind of wrapping all of that up, in simple form, do not feel the need to be an expert in all of the platforms. You don't have to be on every single platform. You don't have to be on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and you don't have to do that. That will get very overwhelming. And if you're a solo business owner where you are the only person doing all of the things, that is going to bog you down. Don't feel the need to do that. Pick one or two platforms and be an expert in those one or two platforms. Be consistent in whatever you're doing. Again, it does not matter what platform you're using. Just make sure you're posting on a consistent basis. And you can plan out your content. That is one thing that is important. Be intentional about what you're doing, and then it'll make your job a little bit easier. So if you, a lot of these platforms now have apps where you can plan your content out. You can literally sit once a week and plan out the content for the entire week. So you don't have to be on social media every day just to be sharing your posts and things like that. But you do want to make sure you're getting on and you're engaging with the people, making sure you're responding to messages, things like that. Again, creating that separate account specifically for your business, because again, you do not, again, if you want people contacting you on your personal pages, then by all means, but I think as a business, you want to create some, what's the word that I'm looking for? You want to look legit, okay? You want it to look real. You want it to, look like a good account. You don't see Microsoft posting from a personal account, right? You get Microsoft, you get Google. Yeah, I think most of us at this point have seen the Wendy's debates on social media, but it's coming from Wendy's account. It's not coming from a personal account on behalf of Wendy's, right? So you want to think about that. And again, meeting your audience where they are. Use social media marketing to help you connect with a wider audience and increase your brand awareness and engage with your customers on a personal level. Don't make social media all about selling a product and selling a service. Yes, while at the end of the day, that is your goal. You want it to become personal. You want them to feel a part of the story. You want them to feel a part of the family as we look at it. And so how do you get them to feel that way? Make it personal. Again, don't always be pushing a product. Get them engaged, but utilize it to your benefit. If you do have more questions about social media marketing and you want to, again, just learn some more tips and tools, you can always contact me at our local SBDC office here in Carbondale.
Lisa, great job. I love what you said. Pick one or two and make them work for you. I think you did a great job digging into the high level strengths of the whole idea of engaging in social media marketing. And now we will have a little bit more seasoning added to the presentation by the one and only Nancy Maxwell of Carbondale United and the Black Chamber of Commerce of Southern Illinois. It's important to note that this particular workshop, as well as a couple more in this series, came out of a collaboration from the Carbondale Black Chamber and the SBDC at SIU, where we leveraged data from our Black Business Survey to respond and present content to help the businesses in Southern Illinois. And now it's available statewide. So I want to extend the microphone to Nancy Maxwell. Oh, Nancy, we're not hearing you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're good now.
Share my screen. So I'm just going to expand on what Missy had to say. Social media for Black businesses. And I'm Nancy Maxwell. I'm a vice president of the Black Chamber of Commerce of Southern Illinois, and also the executive director of Carbondale United. Plus, I do have a small business as well. So, just want you to think about the last thing you brought online. What attracted you to make the purchase, and were you satisfied or dissatisfied with your purchase? These are some of the things that you could think about when creating your presence on social media. That the last thing that the person, your customer, brought, and how they got attracted to the purchase, and was they satisfied? 6 media strategies for Black business owners is build a community by creating engaging content. Write captions that resonate with your followers. You can create videos and reels, post multiple times a week, and leverage hashtags. And use templates. Templates are like the world's greatest shortcut to making any ad, flyer, or post on Facebook. Remember, your smile is your logo, your personality is your business card. How you leave others feeling at the experience with you becomes your trademark. Here's 7 tips about Black-owned businesses to work with influencers. Don't pitch until you're ready. Build up your social media presence. Know what you want before you pitch. Build a relationship. Offer payment, and consider small content creators with 20K followers or less.
And Nancy, can you just tell us quickly, what is an influencer?
It's an influencer is somebody who basically they influence you to participate. Usually they have a product or something that they're trying to get you to purchase or have interest in, and they use social media to influence you to join in and get that purchase or whatever service that they may be offering.
And then you just gave 7 tips for business owners to consider prior to partnering or purchasing the services of an influencer, right?
So to give you an example, there's an influencer on social media that talks about um, what you can do, things that how you can save money when you own a house. And one thing is you definitely need to vet the influencer, because this particular influencer had me really excited about what she was saying about owning a house. And then when I just went and researched some of what she was saying was not correct. But in her saying it, it influenced me to even take a look at her, to look at what she was selling, or to look at what she was trying to let people know about a house. And the more that she talked about these like wonderful things you can have when you purchase a house, the more people became influenced by what she was trying to sell to them.
Okay, so you're saying you could hire an influencer to help your marketing, but be careful. Those 7 steps were about being careful and choosing the right one. Got it.
12 to 15 plus about social marketing, true or false. If you're looking to do videos, reels are going to help you get in front of more people because Instagram prioritizes their new features. Reels is a new feature and they want to make sure that users use it. And I've tried it, and that's a work in progress. Don't think you'll get on there and make this great video first try. You have to kind of get used to it, get used to being in front of the camera, having it positioned right. Make sure that you look right. Make sure your background is acceptable when you do the reels. So reels and videos, they should be short and quick and to the point. Since people have a short attention span on social media, that's kind of like even when you post something. If you post something long, like it's a short book, most people are not going to read it. If they see a lot of people liked it, they may like it, but that doesn't mean that they actually got involved and read or know receive the information that you were trying to give them. If you're looking to do videos, reels are going to help you get in front of more people because Instagram prioritizes their new features. Reels is a new feature and they want to make sure users use it. Um, People are no longer going to buy from you because it looks pretty. They want to feel like they belong to your community, and you have to create that atmosphere for them. So, post multiple times a week. I try to post every day, especially if it's an event that I'm working on or a product that maybe have a short sale time. And what I mean by that is if it's Christmas and I have these Christmas gifts that I want people to purchase. Well, after Christmas, I'm probably not going to get customers that want to purchase these items. So that would be, they would have a short time to be viable. So I will post them multiple times a week because, like anything that you see over and over again, eventually it catches your interest. Um, Business owners who sell products post a minimum of once a day, but ideally 2 to 3 times a day by creating content and using other before mentioned strategies. Black owned businesses can use Canva, and that's something that UBC will be talking about in our next session. Canva is the platform used for graphic designs, and they have a free version, but with anything that's free, there's some features that you can't use. So, and if you are a non for profit, you can get the full pro version for absolutely free by filling out an application and verifying that you're a non-for-profit. Flowdesk is an email marketing service provider that's built for creators to design and send automatic marketing emails to help grow their following. Their price is $38 a month and $418 a year. But again, that goes back to what I was saying. If you keep seeing this same product over and over again, eventually you're going to spark some type of interest to look into maybe purchasing or thinking about purchasing that item. Hootsuite is a social media management platform that has a social network integration feature that gives users the ability to share content on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and YouTube. Their price is $49 a month. You can do a team version for $129 and a business for $599 a month. Planoly, created as the first visual planner for Instagram. It plans, schedules, and measures the content across social networks such as Pinterest, Facebook, and Twitter. They have a free version and they have a solo version for $7 if you purchase it in one scoop for the whole year, or $9 from month to month. And then they have the duo where it's $15 billed annually and $19 month to month. Custom, they $23 billed annually and $29 month to month. And thank you. Oh Lord.
Thank you so much, Nancy. No, you did a great job. Thank you so much. You got it.
Yeah, I got lost there for a minute.
That's all right. Oh no, but I thought it was an excellent presentation. And what I'll do is go back up one more time just to share some contact information from our office. You see here contacts for each of the business development managers in the Illinois Office of Minority Economic Empowerment. You see myself on the left. You see Edwin Tumlos, the AAPI Business Development Manager, Deanna Alfaro, the Latinx Business Development Manager, and Michelle Lure White, the Women's Business Development Manager. Again, we pulled together this content as part of our Business Basic series. We had great leaders from down in Southern Illinois that pulled this content together for a collaborative program they've done in Carbondale, and we're honored to have it being added to our Business Basic series. Nancy is with the Black Chamber of Commerce of Southern Illinois, so her presentation was presented to her audience. But of course, all of this content is absolutely valid and applicable to any business, and we are happy to have this added to our library. So with that, we will say thank you, and please make sure you pay attention to the next offering in the Business Basic series.